It's time for a 2-hour tour of Guam's most important sites. Guam has very strong military bases, the Navy base and Air Force base. And of course, because of the military, it's loaded with KFC, TGIF, Wendy's, Jack in the Box, Chamorro Village. This is where there's a Wednesday night market. Stadium. Guam has 5 marine reserves. The Statue of Liberty was erected in 1950 by the Boy Scouts of America in observance of its 40th anniversary. Look at those waves breaking on the reef. It's $120 US for a 2-hour tour of the island. Whether or not you want to do it for 1 hour, whether or not you want to do it for 2 hours. Senator Angel Leon Guerra Santos, Stone Memorial Park. He is credited for the success of the Chamorro people's demand for return of excess federal land and disbursement of Chamorro land trust property to eligible Chamorros. That's strange. FYI, the taxi drivers are not allowed to go down with the customers, so I have to get all the information before I get back in the car. There are 2 sets of caves in this cliff line, part of an extensive cave system used by the Japanese. Average height of the tunnel is 1.7 meters, width of the tunnel 1 meter, and ceiling heights are between 2 to 11 meters. The caves were probably used for storage and air raid shelters and are interconnected and extensive. This just looks like a Japanese pavilion. Israel Auditorium for Fine Arts. These are symbols of Chamorro culture in the Mariana Islands. Each one is considered either a lot or a latte, comprised of 2 stones. The shaft stone placed on the ground is the haligi or haligi, and the capstone is the tasa. These latte, relocated in 1956, are from a former village. And there is ubiquitous Costco everywhere in the world. Plaza España. We defended our island December 10th, 1941. Under the cover of darkness in the early morning hours of December 10th, a small group of Guam Insular Guardsmen took their battle positions in the perimeter of the park. As the invading Japanese Imperial Army and troops with overwhelming numbers came within range, they opened fire and fought gallantly. After about 30 minutes of fighting, Navy Captain, Commander of the U.S. Forces, and Military Governor of Guam decided to surrender to prevent a massacre. The guard comprised of young Chamorro men recruited by the Navy. Since the establishment of Spanish rule, the Plaza de España continues to be center stage for government and civic activities. The governor's palace was originally constructed in 1736. Site of the governor's palace, totally destroyed in 1944 during the liberation of Guam. The open-air terrace survived the war. That is called the Chocolate House. The circular Chocolate House, also known as a summer house, served as a social meeting place within the Plaza Gardens. Called the Chocolate House because of the Spanish tradition of serving hot chocolate in the afternoons. Walls are constructed of roughly finished coral stones cut from a quarry and plastered with a smooth lime mortar. The technique of using coral stone and mortar materials is called mampostería and provides strength to withstand earthquakes. Ceiling beams are durable native hardwood. There are also 2 Spanish coats of arms found in the debris after World War II. This Kmart was or is the largest Kmart in the entire world. How about that? That's 2 Lovers Point. And that is Lover's Leap. Of course, the story of 2 Lovers Point is a local girl and a Spanish man fell in love. They weren't allowed to be together or to get married, so they took the long leap off to Lovers Point. Just another Romeo and Juliet story. And that is the end of my tour. FYI, Guam has no industry. It's all the port, military, and construction. Big shopping mall with an outback. Another mall.